When I enter Sweden, I feel like this. Although it really looks more like this. But let me briefly tell you all the story from the beginning. 1 year ago, my friend unexpectedly offered to visit her mother, who lived in Norway. So we set out for a car journey. It seemed nothing too exciting for me, because Scandinavian countries were never my dream destinations or something in my bucket list. But then something strange started to happen. The more north we traveled, the more amazed I became. As if I was coming home. Although our destination was the middle of Norway, we needed to cross the half of Sweden. And everything that I encountered on my way, it was language, culture, animals, moose, lakes, forests, everything just spellbounded my heart. So after coming back home after this trip, I got a bit obsessed about Sweden. My playlist became full of Nordic music, YouTube was full of inspiring Scandinavian vlogs, and my soul was longing of that meeting again. But also, don't you agree with me? Just take a look. Even my appearance is as of ordinary Swede. Light hair, blue eyes. I don't know if you believe in past lives, but I do. So I believe that I was definitely living in Sweden in one of my lives. So now you can see that this was unavoidable, that my feet will one day touch the land of Sweden again. So when our Workaway project in Denmark was coming to an end, I was already super excited knowing where we're going next. We took a train and reached Malmö from Copenhagen. There we decided to stay for a few nights and take a look around. After a few days here, we got to the train again and moved north. From the first moments when we reached the host's property, I was astonished. It was a huge 200 or something hectares land with lots of forests, a lake, and even a few other people living and working in the land. With every cell in my body, I could feel the vast, wild spaces surrounding me. And this majesty was so healing, calming, and evoking very transcendental connection. Connection with a place in the heart where the longing of something great, full, and divine is living. It was everything I was waiting for. We stayed in this place almost a month, and for about half of the time lived and worked with 2 other workawayers. This is an amazing kitchen, but we are going to the even better place outside. so we will have these views. Usually we had to walk a little bit to reach the main host house, where the most of the work was being done. It was a lovely walk across their huge crop and cow fields. I love their sounds. Geras. It's so funny how they all are just staring at me, because they are like very curious animals. First time in such a suit. Do you think this color looks good on me? As usual in our Workaway projects, we were working only 4 or 5 hours a day. This time our duty was mainly painting. Although we have painted a lot of different things and objects. I've never been so close before. It's a serious project in Sweden because like every 15-17 years they repaint the whole house. So it's a really rare occasion that we came, like once in 15 years. And it's, I would say, quite interesting to see how it feels to work in the scaffolds, how they build it, how they take it out. We have those amazing suits, and I think now we will be able to paint our own things. The host house was very big and looked like a museum, so it was very interesting to work in it and get to see a Swedish lifestyle. Crazy! It's a mess here, but this mess is necessary. Looking good, I would say. You can really see that you've been working. Good job! Their lifestyle seemed very relaxed, cozy, independent, and close to nature. They were farmers and also made a living from renting vacational cabins in their property. Our work was interesting, relaxing, usually shared with the team, and with plenty of free time to explore the surroundings. A typical Swedish, how should I say, nature thing is stones. They are everywhere. They told us that this is very interesting, that every year the frost brings up the stones from the earth, like lifts it up, so it appears like new rocks appear every year in the fields, and you need to collect them if you want to use the field for seeding or something, so that's very interesting. I wanted to film a little bit of this beautiful forest on our way home to our cabin, but it's just impossible to stop because mosquitoes just try to eat you.
Yeah.
Going for a walk alone. I waited so much for this moment to just go out and to walk into whatever direction I feel like, and to just be, to connect with nature with no plan, with no terms of when to come back and everything. I feel like a shaman or something, that I'm going to the forest now for my rituals. It was never enough for me to enjoy the majestic nature, swimming in the lake, dreaming, fantasizing, creating, and connecting with the highest creator, vibrating in everything. Let your mind go. Be in the moment. Listen to what life wants to tell you, to teach you, to bring you closer to the source of love. Can you feel the tingling inside? It is the soul waiting to be heard. It is magic getting ready to be unleashed. I could sit here for hours, but I think I will go soon, because I know that I will also feel very good when I do my movement practices and some meditation. So I need to give the balance between just spontaneous doing anything or nothing, and between some discipline and some responsibilities for yourself. It is 20 to 11 p.m. in the evening, but still you can see how light it is outside. You can see everything. But tomorrow we're gonna wake up early, so we've got to go to sleep. another working day, and we're continuing with the scrubbing and painting the windows inside before other people finish scraping the house walls, and then we are going to the last wall of the house to repaint it. And the weather is just so amazing. I can feel the real summer here. So hot, so sunny, so nice, so fresh. Everything smells, everything blooms. So lush and green. Just love it. I feel like my heart just refreshes, like expands. A touch of the famous Swedish red paint. Did you know the behind story of the red paint? Why they paint a lot of houses in red in Sweden and Norway, I think, like in Scandinavian countries? I think it is one of the other Workaways told us a story that it has something with the iron, that this country has a lot of iron, and this iron gives this reddish look. So, and also it has some kind of a material in it that protects the wood. So it is not just regular paint, it is this kind of iron based with some other materials that are really good. It is so hot. We are going for a swim because it feels like in a greenhouse. But it's nice, it's nice. I love summer because of this. But if you want to see how hot it is really now, just take a look at these cookies. All melted. Sadly, our lovely hosts were away on a trip the most of the time. But it was even more than compensated by their most amazing friends. Those most sincere, open, warm, and loving people is one of the things that we remember the most from this travel. So on a few weekends we had amazing barbecues, discussions. I couldn't get tired from listening about their past travels, as they were even crazier travelers than us. When we started traveling, we thought that this is really like hardcore, just to travel months long, you know, because I think yesterday was even 4 months that we are traveling. But when we came here, not just here, but to other places, and we heard other stories of other people, how they are traveling, we understood that maybe it was just in our circle that it didn't seem so natural to travel, and it seemed like something very challenging. But especially here in Sweden, when we heard the stories of others, of locals, how they lived in various countries, how they traveled everywhere, even with bicycle or with motorbike. For example, our host with this motorbike traveled all across Europe until the South Korea. Can you imagine this? And they are over their 60s. Yeah, so if you ever think that maybe the age is the limit or financial situation is the limit, all the limits are in our head. And we figured it out when we started traveling, and this is so amazing, this is so mind-blowing. So we were also very happy to experience one of the most important celebrations in Sweden. It is Midsummer. In Lithuania we also have a similar celebration, but here they make a much bigger feast than we do, with their concerts, songs, ceremonies, dances,
it's already starting,
and ancient symbols. And they said that sometimes it lasts even for a few days.
Yeah, this is big. This is really big. Look at it.
Almost 1 in the morning, and still some light. You can see the stars already. The shortest night in the year. Feels so magical. I'm gonna ask all the spirits to guide me, and the nature to help me connect with everything. And also we'll send some wishes for you all, some blessings. Be happy. This is our last week here, so we are enjoying every moment, and the weather is just fantastic, a real summer. So today we are going to paint the garage, and also this evening hosts are coming back, so tomorrow we will meet them, I think. Yeah, so see you later.
Ydre? Yeah.
I think after with this Workaway we will be professional painters who have tried all the different methods, different paint, different surfaces, so you can call us if you need to paint your house or something. I always like to share the inner background of the story, how I felt and what I learned. First of all, we decided that this was our last stop before coming home. So it was also a time of reflection. Of these all 4 months and all the countries we've seen, all the experiences we collected. Such different people met, such different places and lives seen that have changed us forever. A lot of smiles, a lot of tears. I felt so proud that we were brave enough to go on this trip, because I feel that this is a time of a big spiritual changes in the world. And this is the best time to evolve.
So, big day. Finally flying to Lithuania after 4 months. And I really need to say that it feels strange. Yeah, strange to come back home, to routine, to everything. But also exciting. I really wait to see my dog. I can't even imagine how she will react. But I will definitely show you. First chapter finished. So, waiting for new adventures in the future.
So thank you everyone for being with us in all this journey. And be sure that we will travel again and will have even the same amount of adventures at home. So have the most amazing day and see you soon. Coming back from after the whole long day from the fields, now going back to my little cabin for the night sleep. Tomorrow I have to visit the cows and everything. So good night.